It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, nah, I ain't never had these guys, man. Welcome. The first time I had the Seahawks in a real league was it wasn't a super team. I had a super team. Like
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started.
It was fun though. It was fun when you ain't got to worry about the team being ass in any part.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
Boom! Why somebody got on 25 on the Seahawks? I ain't do that, Richard Sherman. I'm taking over this team, bro. It is not my doing. I did not know someone. You know what I'm saying? Did that. I would never. That's disgusting.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
There we go.
Purdy throwing here to start. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Julian Love. And he makes the pass go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
It's a great start.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Hype shit. Hype shit.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's touched down after a nice pick up there to get the first. From the gun is Purdy. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Seahawks football.
That was the whole point of it, but that's the thing. You can't really, you feel me?
They'll get this drive started. First and
You gotta
10.
do what you know how to do, bro. It's not nice to. Does he know how to play defense? What's this?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And it's going to be second down.
What is this? What are you doing?
Throwing now, Milton. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
Oh, what a block.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
What a
That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down throw by Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Purdy throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Staying with Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He got pressure that time, but that time where I was supposed to throw a pick, I don't know. I think I just rushed it myself. It just looked crazy.
Smith in Jigba, going to motion over left. Back to throw. Here's Milton. On the move, headed right. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Milton now.
Okay,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Now he's getting those stuff getting pressure.
They send the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Walker. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He has it at the 22. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Purdy on first down.
How do you do that?
Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 28 out of that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Just let me switch, bro.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be second down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone.
Oh my God, he took that.
Touchdown, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I've seen it twice. All I need
to throw, Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first.
What the fuck is he running? What is that shit? I can tell you right now, I'm most definitely ain't a fan of this.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Now Milton to throw. Walker hauls it in.
Oh, you got to block, bro.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You have to block, bro.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Block. Just block, bro. It was nothing.
Here's 2nd and 11.
But this shit really instant, bro. What the fuck?
Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motion man sent left. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. You're going for this. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, McCaffrey. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here. Purdy throwing here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers take a slim 2-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Here's Milton. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Fred Warner. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
But why he ran it like that?
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks driving ahead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send a man in motion. From the 26 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice jerk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Wait.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half.
I just had to sit back and really realize that, like, oh shit, he's not playing coverage. Hold on. Okay, you just need to block him up. Like, he's not playing coverage. Like, he's just hoping that you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just hoping that you don't know how to block a blitz up. That's all he's doing, bro. So block the blitz up and then make you read, make the throw. Ain't shit to it.
He fields it from the 8.
That's just how you have to play.
And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out.
All you gotta do, bro. That's what you getting paid to do.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Nabs along that sideline, Samuel. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
They're not doing shit this game. I'm bored ass.
First down throw by Purdy. Getting out to his left.
One of us got to pick that bitch, you know?
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
I couldn't avoid him. I'm
will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a
you quarterback. Play
One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Buys time.
You don't want
right.
to. Oh, that's my fault.
Launching deep down the right sideline.
That's my fault. Oh my God, that's my fault.
And we'll see what they
just
do
plant
here
your feet
on
and throw
2nd down.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
No.
Milton. Forced out to his right. He's loaded another one up.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with the Bill Light? Why did they change it, bro? Why did they change that shit, bro? Because that shit do not work like that for me. What the fuck? That shit caught. If that's me, bro, that shit caught.
Giant after the play. Let's the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's too late, my guy. That's too late.
Finds him on the crossing
Gotta switch before that.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Gotta switch before that, bro.
The rookie from Tennessee found that opening, ends up with a first down.
Changing it. You changing it? Because I figured it out. You changing it? What you doing? Set it up. Set it up.
Milton back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Got lucky.
Well, once a play breaks
got lucky.
down,
I'm not
you're
gonna lie. You got lucky.
Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Second and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what? I want time. I want the ultimate time.
49ers stacking up the secondary. Look at that. They're in the dime. Third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on third and long. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this turn right near the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He ain't passing.
McCaffrey gets the first and still running. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line.
No need to pass.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.
I'm the one that gave swag to the
I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Swagoo, yeah, man. That swagger, that swagoo. I take that different third. I ain't tripping.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff.
Take that different third, bro. We cool with that.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Yeah, man, we're gonna take that to the third. Take that to the third. We ain't tripping.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Taking that to the 30, my boy. With ease. No question about it.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Taking that bit to the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running with Walker again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taking out to the
That's
30.
certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 now. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. To the ground with Walker. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I fuck with it, go that way.
Throwing now, Milton. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Now you don't run away from him.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can shoot.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey.
It took me a while to relax.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Where?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender,
that's what I did. I fucked
put his
up.
hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Yeah. That's it. You just got to worry about one of them.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 32, heaves this one for the back of the end zone.
Fuck no, man. You crazy?
The end zone incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as it begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Oh.
Pass right side complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Purdy on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to within 1 score.
Oh, my God.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Milton now.
Oh, that nigga Luke.
Throw deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night.
I like this play. And if I get time, it's a touchdown.
Let's see how they attack
So
this
like
first down, Brock, from the
he just
43.
looped him, bro. So if he looping, he might be cooked. I ain't gonna hold you.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Walker on first down. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Slot man motioned over. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right there. Oh, Bruno.
Connection made to
Make it easy.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the cover.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
Run to it.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
Oh, he's not going to run to it. Oh, my God. He left you open the whole drive.
Touchdown, Seattle! And on the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. Makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Purdy.
Ooh, good shit.
He'll get this to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Purdy throwing here on 1st. They left him wide open. It's complete.
Oh, I tried this down
and
there.
he's out
Bitch
just
was
a
going out.
second shy of reaching the red zone. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a 49er first down. From the gun is Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. A A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running is Walker. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Walker on 2nd.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh!
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll send him over right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks up by 8. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Oh, pick that bitch.
The hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Pick that bitch, man. What you talking about?
Intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They motion the slot man right. Desperation time here on 4th.
Uh-oh, we know this play. Oh, he threw that. Boom!
Inbounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they draw first blood against a division rival. And we're on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
Just had to see the blitz. Where this shit at? Oh, right there. GG.